I'm going to do a quick video because it's drizzling. And this is my 5th attempt doing this video. Some days ago, I completed number 4 of my Teleportation Daily Future Facts series, and I'll read it to you. Number 4, Quantum Thought Event, Wednesday, 3rd September 2064. By the time the memory returned such that an investigation could be carried out, 45 years had passed, and money that hadn't been remembered for so long wasn't needed anymore. What happened so many years ago became a matter of speculation and curiosity. Indeed, was an investigation even necessary now that humanity had moved forwards away from currency? Let the good thing that happened, whatever it was, stay buried. If it was that dear man who had saved us all, so be it. Let us just remember him vaguely and press on in this present course. Money, currency in any form, had become obsolete, a relic of the medieval era when every worth was measured with it. Now was the era of the free. To think that for so many centuries, the creation of an artificial valuation device caused humanity to plunge itself and so many other species into a darkness that none could climb out of was both ludicrous and a tragedy. Based on the timing of the worldwide amnesia, the cause was narrowed down to a single footage from a security camera. A man in black office suit and shoes, holding a slim black briefcase, stepping onto the platform of Teleporter 19 on the 7th floor of Smith Yamatsu Teleservices on the 29th of August 2033, Monday at 9:55 p.m. Nobody would have known what was on his mind, except that Smith Yamatsu Tele was quietly testing a new telepathic device for the first time, capable of deducing, they hesitate to call it reading, a client's psychological environment before teleportation. Aside from the fact that this violated personal rights and privacy, data from their device revealed that teleporters don't just only transport people and things. When Jeremy Crosser stepped onto the teleporter platform, his mind was weighed heavily and sadly by his lack of financial means and lack of financial aid in a world that continuously lived on a fake currency. Smith Yamatsu Tele was the cheapest and the last thing that he could afford. His survival was at stake. The end of his very existence seemed imminent, futureless in a hopeless world in which he should have lived. In the heaviness of his despair and despondency, he had only one last thought as his destination's coordinates were activated. If only the world forgot about money. And so, the existence of that unfortunate creation called money was forgotten for 45 years. The incident became known as the Quantum Thought Event. A search at his destination coordinates led only to a small island that had sunk into the Pacific Ocean, his whereabouts unknown. It was said that on that day he left, cashiers looked up in puzzlement amid the queues, customers wondered what they were standing in line for, and people everywhere in the world wondered what to do with the pieces of paper with faces, colors, and serial numbers, and the evenly shaped metal things in their wallets and purses. The end. I finally finished reading this out. This is actually my 5th attempt. The Teleportation Daily Future Facts series is not a continuous story. It's a facts, like a facts from the future. So that's what I intended to be, as these are faxes from the future, short faxes. I recently also posted it on Substack, just to see what it's like. From what I read, Substack allows free posting, and they will take 10% of your subscriber payment when you start allowing subscription to your writing. So currently I put the first number 1 of my Teleportation Daily Future Facts series number 1 on Substack. I'll put a link in the description below. I'm not sure what else to say except that this money issue, this financial difficulty that I'm experiencing is causing me to be very distracted, and I can't write when I don't have peace of mind to write when I'm worried about money. And now today is Wednesday, and I'm unable to find we're unable to stay in the same hotel for Friday, Saturday, Sunday because the prices increase. So I'm now having a difficulty of finding another hotel to replace the current one. So that alone will cause me to keep checking on Agoda to see whether we can leave, and because the price will rise to more than $100 a night, and it's just too much. It's too expensive. And currently the gold pendant, I have not been able to sell still. So I think I may have no choice but to sell it to a gold trader within these few days. YouTube may be able to save us. And I intend to put up previous videos that I took in Japan and Taiwan. I have a lot stored in my phone, but I have not uploaded them, so I didn't have time to do that. So I think I'll be uploading those videos that are stored on my phone and see if I can increase the subscriber count. Currently I'm just 200 to 300 short of the 1,000 subscribers, and I only have 1,000 hours out of the 4,000 watch hours needed for monetization. So I will have to work towards that. So we'll see how after I've reached the monetization standard requirements. For YouTube monetization, I've read that they will only send to physical addresses, not to hotels and not to PO boxes. They will send a pin, from what I understand. So that will be another issue to solve when I reach the monetization requirements. The other issue is my writing. I want to put up my work, and I don't know how to get an audience for my writing, and I really want to do it since life is short and time is short, and I have been putting it off for a very long time. I'm actually happy when people read my stuff and they're happy. I'm not into monetizing my writing, but I guess if I have to, I can. So, but I don't want to put on those platforms that take a chunk percentage of the revenue that I earn if readers contribute financially. I want to have a direct connection with my readers who pay me directly rather than through Amazon KDP or Substack or some other platform. If I have a direct connection with my readers, I won't be at the mercy of such third-party platforms that may not pay writers or pay out whenever they feel like it, or pay the amount that is unexpectedly less than what the creator thought. So stay tuned for the Japan and Taiwan videos that I will be putting out as best as I can.